Hey YouTube, Natchez 860. Smoking a Savinelli Church Warden with some Billy Bud. Waiting for a jet to go over. This time of year always reminds me of when I was growing up in Massachusetts. Around Patriots Day weekend, which this is. It's a holiday Monday in Massachusetts. A lot of stuff used to happen this time of year. Of course, the beginning of spring, the Boston Marathon used to go right through my town. The town I lived in had a string of lakes that used to run through it. Still does, of course. Lake Cochituate had 3 sections. It's like the North Lake, the Middle Lake, and the South Lake. I lived about half a mile from the Middle and the South Lake. Of course, fishing season would start this time of year. And a couple of years I can remember vividly sleeping out with my best friend at the time. One year we set up a tent and slept there. Another year we slept in the back of his parents' station wagon. We'd get up before the sun came up, because I can vividly remember walking towards the lake in the dark with the street lights on. First place we'd hit would be the Middle Lake, because located on the shores of the Middle Lake was Carling's Black Label Brewery. And every year, Boston radio station WBZ would set up a mobile studio there, making a big deal out of the first day of fishing. And there was some outing club or somebody that stocked the lake with tagged fish. If you caught one of these fish, you'd get a free meal somewhere, or who knows what other prizes they had. But we'd always go down there and watch the DJs through the window spinning discs and broadcasting live. From there we'd cross the road over to the South Lake. And away from the crowd. We'd just grab whatever spot we could find. There usually weren't too many people. Use somebody's dock. course, you couldn't do that nowadays. Get all set up with baiting our hooks with worms. And listening to the radio, of course, set to the station that was broadcasting over in the other lake. Good times. Fish for about an hour. So it would be about 7:30. We'd break out the sandwiches and sodas. By about 10 o'clock, not having any sleep the night before, we were pretty bushed. End up calling it a day. Never caught any of the tag trout, but it was a lot of fun anyway. The lake was really a big part of my growing up. As a real little kid, I can remember my parents taking us skating there in the wintertime. Of course, I started fishing when I was about 5 years old. Of course, my neighbor's got to mow his lawn. Boontar had it right. And around the early 60s, my dad decided he was going to build himself a sailboat. So we ended up a number of summers spending all day at the lake out on the sailboat. I can remember falling asleep on it. My dad listening to the Red Sox game on the transistor radio. Swimming, picnic lunch. Good times, good times. So, my not so great fishing story on the lake. As a teenager, I got to go ocean fishing a few times, which is totally different. Went off of Cape Cod catching bluefish or mackerel, because anything I ever caught out of the lake I didn't eat. Nothing like bluefish though when it's prepared right. So that's my fishing story. I think my next video, I'm going to talk about my journey with latakias the past year or two. Kind of shifted away from just burley-based blends. Really enjoying the latakias. So join me next time. Hope you all have a great weekend.